Welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. So, how is it going, guys? Okay, I want to chat food with you guys. So, March was crazy. Like, so much was going on. I feel like we were sick almost the whole month. I hardly cooked, which incidentally kind of threw off my normal filming schedule. Because I was like, how am I gonna film if I'm not cooking? This is weird, crazy. And April's been a little hectic. It's getting better, but oy vey, like with the cooking already. I think it also is like I get out of habit and then you're like, oh, well, let's just wing it. And then it's like, well, Sarah, you like to cook, go cook. So anyway, it's a whole word. So I'm getting back into the habit of cooking. And I thought we would talk about one of the most noticeable things about my vlog that sets it apart from others. And that is that I don't type the recipe in my description box. So I thought I would explain that to you guys a little further. So I have crazy ADHD. I have very visual ADHD. And like some of the things with that is like huge messes kind of freak me out. Things that you just walk in and visually look like a lot, I'll kind of shut down, you know. I've never been good at like walking in like a kid's room that's a disaster area and being like, okay, let's start here. I can logically tell my husband, okay, go in his room and help him start with the shirts. But if I walk in, like my brain just turns into scrambled eggs. I can't do it. So when I started trying to fit a recipe in the description box under a description, it just did not look right to me. It just was just words upon words upon words. And I didn't want it. Like, I was like, I'll just figure this out later, you know? So sometime around the end of the year, I'm not exactly sure when, I was like, I came up with the idea of a blog. And then I was like, I don't want to start a blog. Blogs are frustrating and they're annoying. And I already kind of tell a story when I'm vlogging. Why would I turn around and do it again in a vlog? And people are kind of over the whole story when they just want the recipe anyway. And then I was like, well, that's just it then. We'll start a just the recipe vlog. And so we did. And the whole premise of it is my recipes. And so it's a clean link just to the recipe. My SEO manager handles a lot of that. I put the recipe in the blog. I write the recipe, I put it in. He does whatever magic that connects the recipe and helps you guys visualize the recipe and does everything beyond that. He takes care of all of that because I don't understand any of it, and I've gone and looked at it, and it is way more than I can do. All I do is enter in the recipe and link the recipe. I know how to do that. March, I fell behind, and as I have started vlogging more and writing more, they've been harder to catch up. And so we have kind of found that Thursdays now are the best day in my week to write recipes. So starting this Thursday, I will be catching up just the recipe blog. And then Thursdays will be when I update the blog. So if you already follow the blog, I promise you, things are getting caught up this week. And then we're going to continue to keep it caught up. I just very rarely have a collab or a video on Thursdays, and I try to have Saturday's video also done during the week so that my weekends, even if I'm filming, it's pretty limited. It's just with my family. And I also try to be done with any work that I'm doing on the computer. I try to be done by 3 o'clock when everybody's home, starts getting home. because the whole reason why I'm a stay-at-home mom is to be present and with them, you know? So I get up in the morning, we do all of our morning stuff. I usually start working between 9:30 and 10, depending on, you know, whatever needs to be done or how, you know, whatever's going on in the morning. And I try to have whatever I'm doing wrapped up by 3 o'clock, usually 2:30 on Mondays because it's an early out day here. So that is what that looks like. So if you haven't seen the blog, I want to show it to you. I want to show you how to navigate it and stuff like that. So let's go take a look. This is my WordPress blog. It is literally just the recipe. The only story, life is crazy, finding a recipe shouldn't be. This is the only story in the blog, you guys, right here. This is the only story. So here are some of our recipes. All of this, I didn't do any of that. That is Sam Wheeler, my SEO and business manager, and he's just awesome, you guys. So say hey to Sam while we're over here. He makes me look good, y'all. Okay. See, here you go. Here are my recipes. Yep. Just come over to all posts. Okay, what are we looking for? Are we looking for the best tuna casserole, which by the way is so good that I have a plaque with Alex's most famous saying due to that tuna casserole in it. I'll show you that plaque before we end this video. All right, the best tuna casserole. That's it. No flowery story, no hey, while I was painting my nails and walking through a field of sunflowers, blah, 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 blah. No, there's your recipe, guys. That's it. Tray, y'all. We're not fish people. We're tuna casserole people. The tray is courtesy of Penny from Shiny Penny Art, by the way, and she does custom art, and she's on Instagram, by the way. It's great, isn't it? My mom, when we lived in Texas, my mom was taking him and Ryan out to lunch and to pick out school clothes, kind of a grandma date. And we all love seafood. I grew up going to Red Lobster. It was a big deal. And she told him she would take him anywhere they wanted to eat and asked if they were in the mood for seafood. And he was like, seafood? She goes, you know, fish. And that is what he told her. It was just, it's a phrase that will live in infamy in our family. So there y'all have it. I left my glasses on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just try to take them off because they glare and they're crazy old. So they're a little bit scratched out. Anyway, this isn't going to be a super long video because we're going to get right to the point, just like the blog. But I wanted y'all to know how to find my recipes, and I wanted y'all to know that that is going to get caught up this week. So you'll be able to find all the recent recipes, and it will be caught up next Thursday after Easter. So anything you see on Monday that we make over Easter weekend that you're interested in, it will be there. And we have figured out a method that we think is going to work a little better on my schedule and stuff. So, but yes, I really, really wanted y'all to know how to find my recipes and have access to those, because, you know, what's the point in being inspired and watching recipes that you fall in love with or look good if you don't know how to get them or make them? So I hope you found this very, very helpful. I hope you check out the blog, and I hope you're trying my recipes, and there is plenty more where that came from. Can't wait to see you back here. I will see you soon. Bye.